silvery moonlight that bathes every town. The people lie dreaming, so safe and so sound. They're warm in their beds, snuggled up in their sheets. But 4 years before, they were out in the streets.
Oh yeah, so they went from the streets to this in 4 years, all thanks to a president whose middle name is Hussein. Gee, I wonder how many food stamps that took.
Now it's as if they don't know what's at stake. All except one girl, wide-eyed and awake.
Okay, hang on a sec. So you're taking this 7-year-old child and using her to make your political points for your agenda? Really? I mean, I don't know, don't you find that to be a little creepy there, Mr. Jackson? I mean, I kind of think I do.
Little Susie is too worried to sleep. She can't figure out why her family's so passive.
No, she's not. Come on. She's thinking the same thing every other 7-year-old girl's thinking right now. How much she's in love with Justin Bieber, the sleepover she's going to have this weekend, and how much she wants to grow up to be Selena Gomez. That's what's on her mind. Come on.
It's like they don't know that Romney and his Veep will remake the country in ways that are drastic.
Oh, shut up. Alright, we're just going to fast forward through some of this. The confrontation with the parents is kind of lame, but then you get the confrontation to the older brother. This is kind of interesting. We're going to pick this up right here.
Wake the up.
In '08, my brother was on the front lines, but now he says he just cannot find the time.
Okay, first of all, let's suppose this kid's about 15 right now. That would make him 11 4 years ago. 11-year-old boys are not on the front lines of political campaigns. You know what he was thinking about then? The same thing he's thinking about right now. Girls and rock and roll. And girls and cars. And girls and his cool friends. Oh yeah, and what was that other thing? Oh yeah, girls. That's what's on his mind right now.
This election's about our whole future. It's like you don't even care, man.
He's thinking, who's this alien and what has he done with my sister?
What?
You believe in civil rights? Well, Mitt Romney's no fan. He's okay with voter suppression. Wants gay marriage banned.
Okay, hold on. I've never once heard Mitt Romney come out for voter suppression. And for all you crazy people out there, when did requiring a photo ID amount to suppression of the vote anyway? You gotta answer me that one. If you're watching this clip right now and you're over 18, you probably have one. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, gay marriage. Romney's position on gay marriage is he's personally opposed, but politically he feels it should be a states' rights issue. In practice, that pretty much parallels the current president's.
Stood against the DREAM Act, and he isn't worried about the poor.
President Fairshare didn't pass the DREAM Act either in his entire first term. And if by looking out for the poor you mean getting more and more of them on food stamps every year, well, I don't know, maybe, I suppose.
If we don't do something right now, this is who we're asking for.
I hate to break it to you, sis, but all politicians are the same.
They're all the same? Big brother, please. Obama said...
Okay, fairness where it's due. Sam comes up 100% correct on this. These two candidates are completely different, but one of them has a vision for social justice and food stamps for all, but at the expense of personal individual liberty. This, by the way, also leads to a very erratic foreign policy that at one time confuses our allies while at the same time emboldening our enemies. Is that what you want? Really? Oh, and as to the other candidate, yeah, his vision is for the United States to be widely recognized as the world's #1 leading superpower again. Choose your fate. All right, we're going to fast forward through the rest of this to the confrontation of the older sisters. This is another kind of interesting vignette here as we cue it right in.
Look official. Hey, what are you doing?
Before the last election, you girls held bake sales for Obama.
Yeah, what the hell are you chicks doing for him now? That's the rest of that thought. I just thought I'd finish that for you.
In office, get ready for drama. A vote for Romney is a vote to let Planned Parenthood get cut.
Listen to
Okay, hold on a second, sis. Here's what I don't get. You're a kid. How is it that you, of all people, were chosen to make this point for Planned Parenthood? They sure don't like you very much. And as a matter of fact, you know if they had their way, you wouldn't even be here to do this clip at all. Neither would any of your friends, because they would have aborted them all. And I don't know. This whole thing just kind of leaves me wondering how you're going to feel when you one day wake up and realize what this creepy old man who has his arms around you right now has done to you, my poor child.
your little sister. Wake the up.
I know you're Facebooking, but wow.
Stop. Get out there and sell some cakes and cookies. Now.
Yeah, I suppose you could say they were really blown away by that one. Okay, in this part, we're just going to fast forward right through all of this because I can't even take it, even enough to talk about it, other than just to say this. Sam, you have old people here doing things that nobody past the age of 22 should ever even do on camera at all. Now, creepy is one thing, but that's really, really creepy. And that's not even about politics. That's just some lines just shouldn't be crossed. My God, man, have you no shame? All right, we'll forward it right to the very end. And here's your finale right here.
A long way, but there's still more to do. And we need you all back in the fight till it's through. Of course, you're so busy and finding times rough, but you can sleep when you're dead. Right now...
What?
Really? Really? That's your finale? A 7-year-old child yelling the big F so loud that the whole entire town can hear it? You know, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know kids use that kind of language all the time anyway. But to endorse it by making it the front and center piece of a slickly produced, professionally polished film starring a Hollywood A-lister, I just kind of thought we were a little bit better than all of that. Or I don't know. You know, maybe this really is where Barack Obama feels like we should be. I certainly don't see him coming out of the woodwork to denounce it, or him. Then again, why would he? That is, after all, the way the left views kids in general anyway. Abort as many of them as you can, and the rest just sell out to your own political agenda. I'll see you at the polls.